Hi friends. Welcome to a kind of surprise mail time video. So I got my new makselife in the mail. We're gonna go through that in a second. But I also got this awesome order from Martinez Sticker Company, which, okay, can we just talk about this business card? It's so freaking funny. But, I don't know the names of these sheets. Oh, there's a little, it's like where it peels up, but I've got these sort of, oh my God, do I remember how to actually be on screen? So I'm doing a sideways setting today because I wanted you guys to be able to actually sort of see what I was doing. But, so we've got these very pastel-y, sort of springy flowers and the like. And we've got these fun lettered quotes. I'm gonna start doing quotes in sort of like my handwriting style, but they also have like abstract shapes and flower doodles. And then these clouds, I couldn't resist. And then she also tossed in some leaves, because there were like some snafus with my orders. We're gonna go weird with it. So this way I can see. Now I know if I'm in frame. From makselife, they gave me 2 of these my mindset is my superpower stickers. Dream big. I'm guessing maybe the elephant is like their like mascot or something. Ooh, we got the dingies. And then this just begin sticker, which had like already started opening. So I'm gonna peel off the back and put this on something real quick. It's very bent, which, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna stick it to my Cricut. I don't think you need to see that part necessarily, but there we go. Okay, and then it also comes with this card. So this says, "Live your best life with us at makselife." So they have a Facebook group, Instagram, and YouTube. Oh, I should follow their YouTube. Customer care team, all that details, and it's all about goal setting, but it's also a planner system. So honestly, oh, okay. So first things first, I don't know if it's supposed to be open. Maybe it is. I don't know, but it is open, like a little bit. So this, I'll say this is supposed to be brand new, but clearly we'll see. But this is an undated. Is a 6-month vertical insert. So y'all know that I require lines in my planner. And the one thing, the 2 things that I wasn't enjoying as much about the Rhinoceros paper, okay. So it is unpunched, so that way you can put it on any system you want. I'm gonna put it on discs. But it also, oh shoot, I guess I didn't have to buy a cover from Poi & Hun. I did, but I didn't have to. Okay. So let's just quickly go through the tabs on this. Oh God, something fell out. Oh, Moxie, energy, pep, courage, determination, skill, and know-how. I like that. That's cute. Okay, so let's see. Oh man, okay. So you've got your goal setting tab, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good, 6 months. Then your assessments and your extras. All right, let's get into this. I think what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna move the camera again. I lied. Ugh, God. This is why I use studio lights usually, because then I can have the camera over it, but it's a Wednesday night and I'm not feeling like it. Okay, this paper is pretty thick. It's supposed to be 120 GSM, but it definitely feels about right. It's like some people say they have 120 GSM and they actually don't. But we start with a letter from the founder, and then we go into how to actually use this planner. So let's see, what do we got? They've got all the things about goals, which obviously buying a planner is not going to make you achieve your goals. It's just going to make you spend money. But the thought is that, you know, it's within the planner itself, it's giving you the framework to achieve those goals. So things like habit tracking is already built into this sort of spread, and they have space for goals and things like that. So what there's going to do at some point, we'll probably maybe do a video about doing the compass assessment on like rating yourself in your areas. And so those areas, which I will see at some point, but those areas are personal, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial and physical environment. So we'll do an entire video doing the life compass. But based on that compass, then you can figure out sort of your goals and your intentions on, what do you want your life to be like, I guess, and then what you can do to actually achieve it. And then, of course, my least favorite thing is monthly reflections. Oh, because I hate looking back on a month where I didn't, get to my goals. It just makes me feel bad. But we can go through. We got plenty of assessment scoring things, and so it is color coded, which I like. So like you could color code, what tasks you're doing that are actually working towards these goals. Then you have, I love this. You have a space for your word of the year. But more importantly, with the intentions, it says things like, what could I use more of in my life this year? What could I use less of? What characteristics would I like to nurture? 3 habits I want to develop. This year I will be more. I will do less. I will give myself grace for. I will let go of, and I will embrace blah. So, obviously it's almost April. Probably when this goes up, it actually will be April. Who knows? But you don't have to, it doesn't have to be the new year to start setting goals for yourself and working towards things. It can be 6:53 on a Wednesday, and you can be like, I really want to do, I want to do this thing. I'm going to work on it. And so, boom. I was just speed reading ahead, but goals are meant to inspire, not invoke negativity. So if you're feeling like you failed a goal, you can reassess or replace it with one that actually moves you forward. That is so good, because honestly, toxic positivity, don't like that. Oh, and they even give you an example of how to frame goals. This is so good. I feel like they might even actually have printables of these. So if you don't want to spend money on it, I think all you have to do is go to their website and put in your email address, because obviously then they send you emails and they trick you into spending money eventually. But at present, they don't. So I love that. And so, yes, stretch goals, progress goals, and maintenance goals. So stretch goals are your manifestations. I don't know. I want to be on the stage at Go Wild. That would be a stretch goal. That'd be super huge. Progress goals would be something like, I want to start a podcast, which I've done with Caitlin. And maintenance goals, it helps you sort of maintain what's good and working in your life. So for me, it would probably be something like read every night, because that reading for me is self-care and it makes me feel better. And so having that as a goal will keep me sort of staying on track. And then you've got annual goals, monthly goals, and weekly actions. So Passion Planner does something similar to this, where they have you make your roadmaps and things like that, and you break it down into action items. But it's really nice to have it laid out of your annual goals and then breaking them into chunks that you can accomplish each month. So for example, one of my annual goals is to run a 5K. One of my monthly goals was to find a running program and to go to PT to work on my back, because I can't run with my back being bad. Weekly actions then would be doing my PT, going to my PT appointments, doing strengthening so that I get stronger. And and then you've got a mind map. Okay. So then what they do is they break it down into all of the categories that you may have goals for. With the mind map, you can just write down everything that you want to see in the upcoming year and then categorize by putting it under each category here. And I think so some Mildliners match these perfectly. Oh, we got a vision board. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a vision board. I have one in my Rhinosaurus, and I could just bring it over because it's disc bound. I could just like whoop whoop, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. And then the last thing is just quick tips for how to goal set. Yes. This is the big one. Only commit to goals that are in alignment with the things that are most important to you. So like, I am not going to commit to running a marathon. That is not important to me. Running a marathon is not important to me. But I did commit to running a 5K because I have always wanted to be able to run a 5K in a quick-ish amount of time. But honestly, it all boils down to I want to run a 10-minute mile. I've never been able to do that, and I want to see if I can. But then, okay, so then we go into our first month. And I really like this. So this is the same paper, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't feel any thicker, which I kind of like because sometimes when you have the cardboard of the divider, it makes it a little bit too thick. But it's a Sunday start. You have notes column on the right-hand side, which personally I prefer in a disc-bound layout just because I'm right-handed. And then for each month, you can take those annual goals and set monthly goals. So cool. Okay. So then now I'm starting to see why this planner is only 6 months, and it's because it's all about your goals and that they're going to take up space each week. So, okay. So these are the monthly goals. Then you have a little bit of a notes page. You can reflect on things. I mean, you could use this however you wanted. Then you set your weekly actions and you go into your week. So I think it's Sarah Mackenzie, what she does down here, and this is honestly part of the reason why I got a not an Apple Watch, but I mean, yes, an Apple Watch, but a makselife in the first place, is because you can track down here your stats from your Apple Watch, and it's just perfect. And so like in my head, I can leave that bottom space completely empty and decorate the heck out of everything up here, but I still have these perfect lines. Like, it's undated, so I can just write in the date there. I have, like, oh, I'm so excited. You have all the habits that you potentially want to track. And then the week's over, and you reflect. You reflect on the week. So for me, this could just be like oh man, I really need to do this thing. Let me just write it in. I'm just going to flip through really quick. I want to see if the end of the month looks any different. What's great is that since it's undated, the end of the month does look different. End of the month is your monthly reflections. So you have my biggest wins this month, things that are currently working in my life, things that are currently not working in my life, what I learned, what improvements or adjustments do I need to make, what am I most grateful for, habits I want to nurture next month, area I want to focus on next month, and overall satisfaction. This feels less intimidating to me than the Passion Planner's monthly reflections because it's one page. You got like 3 lines. That's the maximum you can write. And then let's skip to the back. Okay. So it appears, yes. Okay. So at the end of each quarter, it looks like you then do another assessment. And let's see, follow the steps below. You rate your satisfaction in each of the life areas. Then you compare your satisfaction now with your satisfaction in the previous quarter. So like for me, I would potentially fill out the first assessment and then in 3 months, fill out the next one. So it's actually kind of convenient that I'm starting this at the beginning of Q2, just because I feel like in Q4, so that is October, November, and December, I'd be really nervous about like having to wait for my next Moxie fix. But you can go in sort of like, what did you do that contributed, how you felt, where's your opportunity for growth, and then boom, that's it. You've got Q1 assessment, Q2 assessment, and you go into the extras. There are so many extras. Extra, read all about it. So we've got future plans. These are not quite color coordinated in the sense that there's like 8 areas and only 6 boxes, but you can write down things that you have planned for the months to come. So potentially, I'm going to be using this from April to October, or well, April through September. These would be like October, November, December plans. Then you have oh my God. Oh yes, so many note pages. Okay, we are obviously going to grab one of these, do a quick pen test. But this is very exciting because usually I'm used to just having like one note page at the end of the planner. Oh, would you look at that? They even come with little, it's hard to see, but little white tabs that you can use to date the planner. Now, I will say that, if I get another 6-month extension, I would get another one of these. But the thing is that maybe I do it in April and then I fall off the wagon, or I don't touch it again until July. And then I'm good in August, and all of a sudden it's November, right? You have this entire sheet. That's actually really, really nice. Then, okay. So this is the folder. I believe so if I'm punching this, I would punch it on this side, because that way you still have the seam over here to keep everything in check. But dare to dream, learn and grow, celebrate progress, do it imperfectly, give yourself grace. Oh my God, there's stickers! Oh, and these are perfectly colored. I bet they sell stickers on their site, like individually, but these are cute. I don't know. I'll have to see how I can use these on the goals sheet, but we shall see. And then the back cover. I think one thing I might do is like round these out or something, because they're a little pokey. They're not like horrifically bad, but they're pretty bad. All right, let's see. Let's pen test this bitch. So I'm gonna start with emoji. And so obviously these are just going to be, oh man. It kind of looks like I wrote Prilate. I hope that's not an offensive word in any language. Let's see. I'm gonna do the Mildliner Test. Okay. I'm gonna do a Crayola. Just a woo, because these tend to be juicy. And then of course, I gotta do it. This is kind of like you're doomed to fail. With the zig, because these are juicy as all heck. So, moment of truth. Let's see if we have any bleedage. Oh, okay. There's no bleed. I can tell you. You can see there's no bleed. There is ghosting on the, I'm trying to see. I would say maybe there might be just ghosting on all of them, depending on the light. Like, if I hold it up to the light, you can see everything, obviously. But the ones that are the most clear coming through are the zig and the Crayola. The Mildliner might just be because I chose, like, a really gray color. But it's not the worst that I've seen. Like, and honestly, like, if it's just laying flat, like a piece of paper would, I don't even know. I can actually barely see the ghosting on the zig itself. So that's actually really, really good. I think, so basically what I have to do is I have to wait for my Poi and Hun order to get here. I'm just going to take this Zebra Sarasa and write pen test, because that's what this is. I really, 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 really want this in a thinner, I keep wanting to say lead thickness, a thinner thickness, nib size, because I feel like those are like more me than that is. It just feels really thick. But I need to wait for my discs to come from Poi and Hun so that when I actually punch it, I have something to put it on. But I think this is where we're going to be starting this week. Oh man. Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, so let me know what you think of the makselife planner. Also, let me know what theme should I do for my first spread in this. And it's not like dramatically different from the other layouts that I've been using, but it's still super exciting. Like I don't know, I've got that new planner energy right now. I can't wait. I cannot wait to actually like put the little stickers on the days and do the assessment. Okay. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. And as always, happy planning.